Jai Swaminarayan. Today I want to share a powerful and life-changing story from the time of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. A story of devotion, humility and selfless service. A story of a devotee's journey from darkness to divine light. A story that teaches us how to destroy even the strongest of the strongest vasanas through the power of selfless service. This is the Charitra of Uka Khachar. Years ago, there lived a man named Uka Khachar. But he was not always the great devotee as we remember today. In his younger days, Uka Khachar was trapped in the life of vices, alcohol, meat eating, gambling and even theft. His mind was restless and heart was filled with worldly desires. But destiny had a different plan for him. One day, Bhagwan Swaminarayan and his saints passed through the village. Uka Khachar was drawn towards them. He saw Maharaj sitting majestically on his horse, surrounded by santos and devotees, and in that moment, something within him changed. Without knowing why, he folded his hands and bowed down. His heart whispered, "This is no ordinary saints. This is Narayan himself." Bhagwan Swaminarayan smiled knowingly and called out, "Uka Khachar, come to Gadhada." Just these three words, but they pierced through his heart. Uka Khachar then returned home and told his wife, "Maharaj has called me. I must go." His wife, a spiritually inclined woman, encouraged him, knowing that the life of Uka Khachar is going to change. And Uka Khachar left his past behind and went to Gadhada. But even after joining satsang, his mind was not completely free from his old thoughts and desires. One day, he humbly joined his hands and approached Bhagwan Swaminarayan and confessed, "Maharaj, my mind is still restless. I try to remember you, but the thoughts in my mind are wandering. How can I control my desires?" Bhagwan Swaminarayan smiled and gave him a simple yet life-changing solution. From today, take up the seva of keeping Dada Khachar's darbar clean, sweep the floors, wash the pathways, serve the santos. Do this with full dedication and devotion, and your mind will be completely pure. Uka Khachar took this to his heart. He and his wife woke up before the sunrise every day. While everyone was asleep, they cleaned the entire pathway from the darbar of Dada Khachar to the Ghela river. Why? So that when santos and devotees woke up early in the morning and go for the bath in the river of Ghela, the stones on the pathway should not hurt the legs of the devotees. With that pure intention and devotion in their mind, they cleaned the pathways which leads towards the Ghela river. He had no interest in fame, no desires for comfort, only the joy of serving Bhagwan Swaminarayan and devotees was their goal. One morning, a small incident happened. In the early morning, as usual, Uka Khachar has cleaned the whole pathway which leads to the Ghela river, and he took bath in the pious river Ghela and was coming for the darshan of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. Suddenly, right in the middle of the pathway, a dog had defiled the ground, leaving its filth on the very path that leads to the residence of Maharaj. Many devotees saw it. Some looked away with disgust. Others began to complain, "How careless! Who will clean this? This is such an insult to the Maharaj's divine place." But no one stepped forward to clean it. At that moment, Uka Khachar arrived. Without saying a word, he immediately took the cloth, fetched water and began to clean the mess. As he wiped the ground, he chanted Swaminarayan Maha Mantra. His heart was filled with devotion. Once the place was spotless, he went to the Ghela river. He again took bath in the pious Ghela river, and then he started to walk towards the Aksharuradi, which is the divine residence of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. As Uka Khachar arrived, Maharaj was in the sabha. Bhagwan Swaminarayan, who was knowing everything, looked at him and asked, "Uka Khachar, why you are late today? Don't you know I don't like latecomers?" The devotees who had seen him cleaning the dog's filth was stunned. Would Maharaj scold him for being late? Uka Khachar humbly folded his hands and narrated the entire incident. At that moment, Bhagwan Swaminarayan stood up and moved towards Uka Khachar. And in front of the whole assembly, Bhagwan Swaminarayan embraced Uka Khachar. And then Maharaj turned towards the entire assembly and said, "You all saw the filth, but only one person had the heart to clean it. Seva is not just doing what is said or what is easy or convenient to do. Seva is when you see a problem and take the responsibility for it." Then Maharaj declared something incredible. From today, Uka Khachar is not just the Sevak, he is the owner of the Darbar. Seva has elevated Uka Khachar to a status of a true Gardhani, the owner of the house. As the owner takes the responsibility and ownership of his own house in the same manner, Uka Khachar was doing selfless seva with whole responsibility and ownership. Later in the Vachanamrutam Gadhada middle chapter 25, Muktanand Swami asks Maharaj, "Maharaj, how can one destroy deep-rooted vasanas?" Maharaj gave a simple but powerful answer. If one develops an addiction to serving Bhagwan and his devotees like Uka Khachar, who cannot spend a single moment without seva, then all the malic vasanas of the antakaran are completely destroyed. This is the power of seva. From this Charitra of Uka Khachar, we can learn two powerful lessons. One is, if we do seva like Uka Khachar, every impure desire from our heart and mind will be uprooted and we will be spiritually uplifted. And the second one is, seva is not just about cleaning or helping. It is about taking responsibility of the mission and the work of Bhagwan Swaminarayan as if it is our own. Uka Khachar name is forever immortalized in the Vachanamrutam, and even today his life remains as an inspiration for all of us. We pray at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Swaminarayan to give us the strength and courage to perform seva selflessly like that of Uka Khachar and take to his divine abode Akshardham. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.